welcome to this deep dive. Today we're looking at some really interesting source material all about a single English word, break.
Yeah, it seems simple, right? But this essay we have, it uses these great examples from Tak province in Thailand.
Exactly. And it shows just how flexible this one little word can be. Our goal here is basically to unpack that versatility, see how context, completely flips the meaning. It's a neat window into how dynamic English really is.
Absolutely. And what's fascinating, like the source points out, is how break can function as different parts of speech.
Okay, like the job it does in a sentence.
Precisely. Like being an action word, a verb, or a thing, a noun. And its meaning just shifts completely depending on that role and, well, the words around it.
Okay, so let's jump into the first way the source shows this. Using break as a verb, right, the actional word, specifically meaning to like stop or interrupt something. The example given is, we had to break our hiking trip in Talks when a sudden storm hit.
Right, in Umfang, yeah. So here, break isn't about smashing something. It's the action of halting the trip, interrupting it.
So the word itself is doing the interrupting action on the trip. It's the main verb there.
Exactly. Performing that action. Straight up verb.
Okay. But then, shifting gears completely, the source shows break used totally differently as a noun.
Yeah, not an action anymore, but a thing. Like a period of rest.
Like in the other example from Tak, during our school field trip, we took a short break near the giant crabapple tree.
See? That feels totally different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In that sentence, break is the noun. It's the name for that pause, that rest period.
You take a break. The break is the object.
Exactly. The object of the verb took. It's a concept, really, a chunk of time. It's not the action of stopping itself.
Got it. Okay. And then what's really cool is the source gives us another verb used for break, but with a completely different meaning again.
Not interrupting this time.
No, this time it means to violate, like not following a rule.
Yeah, the example being, students in Chankit school don't break the rule of hair.
Which is a fantastic example, because it shows how context is just everything.
Absolutely. You've got break as a verb in both cases, stopping a trip, not following a rule, but the meanings. Worlds apart.
Interruption versus transgression almost.
Right. And that kind of flexibility where one word, break, can carry these distinct meanings depending on how you use it, that's just core to English. It's efficient in a way.
So just recapping with these talk examples, we saw break as a verb for interrupting.
Like the height.
A noun for arrest.
Near the tree.
And another verb, but this time for violating a rule.
Like the hair rule, yeah. It really shows that capacity for one word to wear multiple hats, so to speak.
And understanding those shifts, really paying attention to the context, is just crucial for clear communication.
Totally essential. This sort of versatility, linguists sometimes call it polysemy. It's what makes the language so adaptable.
So this deep dive was just about break. But here's something maybe for you, the listener, to think about. What other really common words do you notice doing this?
Yeah, words that change their meaning, their whole job in a sentence, sometimes dramatically.
Start listening for them. Maybe notice them when you're reading. You might find it happens, well, a lot more often than you'd think.